Welcome to Makeout Sessions, your 7 minutes of heaven, brought to you by Kiss and Tell. Today, we're all about riding it out in isolation, and we'll check in with guests Chelsea and Andrew from Roaming Travelers to take a peek into their isolated lifestyle. So, let's make out.
Come inside, take off your coat, I'll make you feel at home. Now let's pour a glass of wine, cause now we're all alone. I've been waiting all night, so just let me hold you close to me. Cause I've been dying for you, girl, to make love to me.
What a month it has been. While everyone's transitioned into their new lives of social distancing, we're all craving a little bit of human connection these days, and my imaginary co-host Layla just isn't doing the job. She's all dressed up with no place to go, but you guys can help her out by sending in your dresses that have a story to be told, and we'd be happy to share. While home these days, there's one burning question that keeps knocking on my door every day, and no, it's not the Amazon delivery. It's actually concerned couples who are planning their weddings and now having to cancel, and this is happening all over the world. For now, you've got to trust that your special days are going to be bigger, better, and well worth the wait once this all passes. So hang tight, communicate with your guests, and, feel free to browse online, find your venues, find your vendors. Just don't put any deposits or deal with the rescheduling until we've gotten into a couple of months of regular travel patterns resumed, which unfortunately is probably quite the ways off. Now, of course, there's always an exception to the rule, and today I'm joined by one of those exceptions and one of my favorite lovebirds, Chelsea and Andrew of Roaming Travelers. Chelsea and Andrew, welcome to Makeout Sessions.
Hi,
Hey,
thank
thanks
you
for
for
having us.
having us.
Such a pleasure, such a pleasure. So in these times of isolation, I actually can't think of anyone else who would be better fit to be my guest, relocating to the middle of nowhere, creating your love nest and Joshua tree, and of course, choosing that socially distanced lifestyle long before it's mandated. So tell me a little bit more about what you guys have been up to and how you spend your days in this social distance lifestyle in Joshua tree.
Well, it's kind of life as normal out here for us. It's been a very easy transition, I want to say, in a sense, where we're living in kind of that rural America where you're out on your own, and we're kind of accustomed to not seeing a neighbor for a couple days. So it's not very different for us in that respect.
Yeah, we've been coming out here for a couple years now and just fell in love with this place. It's perfect.
Yeah. Well, being that there aren't many typical date night options in your area, how have the two of you gotten creative on those special date nights on the home front?
A lot of movie nights.
Yeah. Well,
Go ahead.
Well, the other night you made me a movie theater outside, and I was like, whoa, this is awesome. And
I love that. So you basically have your own drive-in theater to watch movies under the stars together, just for the two of you. Well, and I know that being that both this past week, Chelsea and I have been the birthday girls, were there any special surprises for your birthday? And I did bring along a little cupcake, so cheers to you and your birthday.
thank you. Happy birthday to you too. He just made me a romantic dinner, basically, and we just had a nice night, us two, obviously, out here, relaxing and cozy.
Now, beyond being cozy and relaxing, I understand the two of you are wedding planning or kind of on the tail end of that. So tell me how things are coming along.
The wedding, I think, is planned. That aspect's done. It's more of the building the venue.
Yeah.
We decided to do it in the backyard, the reception. So it's been a lot of landscaping and building of kind of structures. We're kind of erecting an old wooden barn like feature. So we'll have all like the old antique wood up with some market lights in it and just kind of exposed up to the stars.
Sounds like an absolute dream. So, and with that in mind, what do you plan on doing with the space after your wedding? Repurpose it maybe for a venue, or keep it for yourselves and, you know, as a special space to share for future celebrations with friends and family?
We'll probably keep it as a special space for us and maybe renew our vows one day or have a family reunion back here, somewhere special. And
Yeah, I really like the idea of having that outdoor gathering space.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's the perfect way to do outdoor entertaining, you know, in your home or in your space. And if you can host the guests, why not? So now speaking of wedding planning, with all of your guests that are coming in from out of town, have any of them expressed concerns about COVID-19 with the ability to travel or even just being around in big groups for your celebration?
Not specifically, no.
no, honestly, I think people are just trying to be aware of like what could happen or what may happen. But we're still getting married no matter what. So
Yeah, I don't want to say they're not invited, but if they're not coming, we're still getting married. So that hopefully that's some incentive to get out here.
they could always road trip to us.
Exactly. And, you know, with a lot of that extra space that you guys have, I guess you can spread things out so that people even maybe have their own table or have, you know, plenty of space so that there's no concern. So what other things besides that would you guys be doing to keep the guests' minds at ease?
Maybe that's the wedding favor. Everyone gets a nice
Face mask and
bandana.
gloves or something.
Exactly. And, you know, I mean, love wins in situations like this. So hopefully by October, everything will be good to go. Now, obviously, you guys have traveled pretty extensively all around the world. So, you know, once this all passes, where are you thinking of heading for your honeymoon?
Yeah, so it's still kind of tossing around ideas. We do have a friend getting married in Portugal this year, so
My best friend.
Yeah.
I'm actually the maid of honor, so it's a big deal.
but so that's a consideration too, kind of that European area, and you know, we'll play it by ear, kind of see where things go.
Anywhere we go, we know we want it to be adventurous and then also very romantic and relaxing. So anywhere where we are together will be perfect.
Perfect. Yeah. I mean, that could always be great to kill two birds with one stone, be over in Portugal for your friend's wedding, you know, being the bridesmaid and shoot off from there. And you have so many great options in the fall in Europe. Well, congratulations to both of you on the life that you're building together. And thank you so much for joining me on Makeout Sessions.
Yeah,
Thank you for having us.
We appreciate it.
Well, Chelsea and Andrew's wedding is still on, and we can check out how they've chronicled their at-home dating via their Instagram account, Roaming Travelers. We'd love to also check in with you and see how everyone's coping these days, so feel free to reach out and share. More to come with Chelsea, Andrew, and of course asking us anything via the Kiss and Tell official Instagram after party on Instagram Live. And if you're lucky, we may even play a game of Spin the Bottle. So see you there, and don't forget to follow us and subscribe below for more Makeout Sessions. Thanks!